Hi taste buddies, and welcome into our garden once again. Brilliant dish today, fantastic dish from my childhood years. You know, it just brings me back when I was a little kid. It's a beautiful dish, sofrito we call it. We do it with beef, and it's a typical Corfu dish. And what it reminds me of is my mum cooking it 2 Sundays, 3 Sundays a month, every month. And as a little kid, all I remember, to me at the time, seemed like a mountain of mashed potato with these slices of garlicky beef on top and all this beautiful garlicky sauce. And we eat it obviously very often because we just love it.
And that's what we're going to show you today.
Yeah, and it's one of the best ways to have beef. So here's my ingredients. I've got some beautiful rump steak, really beautiful and lean. You can see how lean it is, no fat, no.
Are there other cuts you can
brains.
use for this?
This is the best.
That's the best.
That is the best. And the secret with sofrito, well, it's not a secret, it's garlic. The garlic is the star of the show. It's a really garlicky beef. So for like a kilo, just over a kilo of beef, I've got 2 garlics here.
And don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, just go for it. Other ingredients, a little bit of fresh thyme, which is my own adding to it. My mum never used to put thyme, but I love it in it. And here I have flour, black pepper and white pepper, which I'm gonna mix.
So seasoned flour, yeah.
So it's a seasoned flour, no salt in the flour because we're gonna use beef stock, homemade beef stock, which is here.
Right.
Waiting to be added. White wine, a really good quality of white wine vinegar. I'm using balsamic. You can use any white vinegar, but it has to be really good quality. A bit of vegetable oil or corn oil to fry and seal our meat. And loads of parsley. That's the other secret. Loads and loads of parsley. Okay? So let's get on with the beef first. I'm gonna cut it in 3. Those are quite big, those slices. So cut in about 3. I think 2 of them should be a nice portion. And this one too. Beautiful, look at that meat, it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna mix the flour into my bowl. This is basically dip them, make sure it's flour everywhere on the sides as well.
Okay.
Give it a good shake, get rid of any excess flour, and let's move to the frying pan in a couple of minutes. Hot pan, red hot. And put quite good amount of oil in there. We're gonna need it because the flour is gonna soak most of the oil. Get rid of the oil, wait for a minute. While this is heating up, my mum always sliced the garlic. My mum used to say, like the garlic, you should be able to see the garlic on your dish. The garlic should speak to you. You should see it and taste it. And
that's in the sofrito.
Obviously.
Yes. So for sofrito, sliced garlic.
Sliced garlic. My nanny then, Angeliki, she used to crush it on a pestle and mortar.
Okay.
So everyone has their own way. Maybe she didn't have sharp knife or she couldn't be bothered. So bash instead of bash my granddad's head.
It would intensify the flavour though, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah, it would. But I'm gonna do it Mum's way, which is that's what we do down the olive tree. We're in Zakynthos, by the way. For you guys who don't know us, we cook in Zakynthos. We're the taste buddies. Our son Alex is in England at the moment because of the circumstances.
He's the other half of the taste buddies.
Certainly is, or a third, I should say.
A third, yeah. And I'm Diana, the third one behind the camera.
You are in our garden in Gypseli, in Zakynthos. And while I'm cutting the garlic and waiting for this, I think it could be hot now. Because we want it really hot. You just want to seal it very quickly.
Okay.
I'd like to thank you all for subscribing into our channel and also on Facebook. That is brilliant. We're growing every day and it's just lovely, really is.
So thanks for all your support, and keep hitting those like buttons and sharing, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much.
Yeah, very important.
Okay.
So what's the beef? Because you don't need a lot.
Okay. So you've got a bit of a conveyor belt going on here, yeah?
Yeah. This is it, a bit of color, and this is sealed now. And
Okay.
because it's sealed in the flour, it's going to keep its juices. And it's lovely and juicy and so garlicky, obviously. So while I'm doing the other side, get the next lot ready. 1, 2. Okay. First 2 ready.
Okay.
2 out. 2 in. And this is pretty much, you know, what the preparation.
2 out, 2 in, and carry on with those garlics.
Carry on, yes. Time for a beer, I think. Last piece of beef, browning beautifully there. I've taken a big, you can see a lot of parsley from the pot. No worries, we have lots of pots all over the place. And at this point,
Can never run out of parsley in our house.
we use a lot, don't we? You need the best part of the stem as well. That will give you the beautiful fresh parsley flavor. So I'm gonna cut it all as fine as possible, and I'm gonna leave a few leaves to add to the sauce, to the dish, right at the end. If I leave about that, I can take some more, I suppose, can't I?
Well, you can go and pick some more.
Go and pick some more up.
You need some more. That's the beauty of having your own herbs, isn't it?
Yeah. So turn this down a little bit. This is ready. And at this point, the thyme will go in the pot. The sprigs of thyme. And this is the beauty now. All the garlic will go in. Listen to the parsley.
Whoa!
As it releases all its oils. Give that a good stir. You can really hear the parsley oils coming out, and all the aroma is amazing. You don't want to fry too much, you don't want to color it, only just a little bit. And at this point we're going to deglaze the pan, and that's the other secret, the sofrito, is the vinegar. If you don't like vinegar, you won't be able to taste it at all. At the end of the process, of the cooking process, you won't be able to taste the vinegar.
I can testify to that because I hate vinegar, but I love sofrito, so believe him when he says it. You can't taste.
So you need a good glug of vinegar, about 3 tablespoons, and the wine will go in. Give this a good stir.
Get all those crispy bits off the bottom of the pan.
Absolutely, yeah, everything. And at this time our beef stock goes in. We're making our own stock. There is a recipe, you can see how we do it. If you don't have the time,
or can't find the bones, we're just very lucky, aren't we?
Or can't find the bones, yeah, but I'm sure if you go to a butcher they will give you some bones. Then again, the easy option is obviously a couple of stock cubes, beef or chicken. You can use either with some hot water, dilute them and add them to your sauce, add them to your beef. So at this point I'm going to turn the fire right down. You want to pour all this beautiful garlic and parsley all over. Maybe wash it a little bit, wash the pan with a bit more stock. I want to cover the meat almost.
Okay.
And then of course you need to watch it, because the flour, it sticks a little bit because of the flour, but because of the flour also it's going to give you a beautiful thick really thick sauce at the end, what the English call gravy.
No, that would be sauce. That would be sauce, yeah.
So this is basically the liquid you need. Turn it right down.
Do you use any pepper in this?
Yeah, I'm just about to put the pepper before I put the lid on.
All right.
It's already black and white pepper in the season,
yeah.
But one extra pepper, of course.
So you got Papu out for this one.
Yeah.
That's our granddad of
Some lovely fresh
milled pepper.
As I said before, I'm keeping a bit of parsley at the end.
Yeah.
For the end. And lid on. And forget it for about a couple of hours. Well, don't forget it. I mean, every half an hour check the liquids. You need a bit of liquid in it. So make sure you have a little bit of stock on the side. If you run out of stock, a bit of hot water. Don't stop the cooking process. Just have a little bit of hot water and add to it. Make sure you always have enough sauce to cover your mashed potato at the end.
Cover the mashed potato?
Yeah. We're just about to go up and make some mashed potato. That can cook slowly in the garden.
Okay.
Have a beer and see you all in a couple of hours. Okay, ready to dish up. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sofrito. Okay, ready. Bit more pepper. For you guys, you know me, you know how much I love my pepper and how much I love my wine. So.
And how much you love your sofrito.
And I love my sofrito. Can't wait to have it. Thanks again for watching us. Look forward to see you in our next video. Until then, subscribe. It's just a click. See you on the next video. Bye, taste buddies.
Cheers,
wherever
taste
you are.
buddies.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.